Here's the deal when your spouse has an attorney. Personally, I don't like taking on cases where your spouse has an attorney, but then you want me, like you want a paralegal service to help you do your side of the paperwork. While I can do certain functions, I can, do your response, I can do your disclosures, but then that's it. Because then at that juncture, you're either going to have go to court, or you're going to start the process of negotiating the terms of your divorce. And that's where you're going to need to know, probably have some legal advice, know what your rights are so you can make informed decisions. And that's the type of information I don't provide. So generally speaking, if I know you are going to need an attorney at some point, I will make that clear that if you want me to do this, I can save you a bunch of money and we can do the response. I can do your disclosures, but after that, I have to step away and you need to go get an attorney. But if I want to make it clear that there's going to be that line in the sand where we can get to a certain point and then you're going to have to move on. If it's a highly contested case, like there's a bunch of stuff going on already, it's a big mess, then generally I'm saying, don't waste your time with me. Take that money, even though I could save you some money, take that money and go hire an attorney, because you really need one right away. You need someone in your corner right away. You need some legal advice right away, as opposed to me doing the financial disclosures or response, and then you get an attorney 2 weeks later. It doesn't really make sense to me at that point. So that's why generally if your spouse has an attorney, now if you're amicable, that's a different story. So we have clients that come to us that are referred by attorneys, and they say, hey, I'm representing wife, and call Tim. Tim will do your side of the paperwork, but they're in agreement and the attorney is going to do the settlement agreement. That's totally different. Happy to help in those cases, because we're just doing the financial disclosures and the response and everything you're legally mandated and required to do. But then then the attorney's going to draft the settlement agreement and then you guys are done. That's a different story altogether. Happy to help in those cases.